Hello there. Do you like tanks? Well, have I got a game for you? It's Sprocket. Brand new game. Came out about a week ago. It's by a guy called Hamish Dunn. So going back to the 80s and 90s when games were made by one person. Pretty exciting. I got it for £16 on Steam. I think it's about $20, €20, something like that. And it's a tank designing game. And it's just so good. It downloads in like 5 minutes. It's 1.6 gigabyte game. And yeah, it just works. Everything about Sprocket, which I think is like the thing that turns the tracks, it's just everything is ultra designable, ultra malleable, and customizable. You got so many options, everything from crew fighting compartments to the gun mount you put on your tank, the weapon, everything is there. You've got all the camos. I'll show you what a panther looks like, shall I? This is what a panther looks like in it, and then everything part of that. I mean, you can go through all the armor values. You can toggle with it. It's got the weights, and then you get to drive the thing. And like, if your loader's got enough space, your loading speed will be quite small. Stuff like that. It's just so realistic. And if you get it wrong, it'll tell you why you've got it wrong. I've really been enjoying playing it. By the way, this isn't a sponsored video. I just really like this game, and I got it today. It's been a blast playing it. Let me do something now. Here we go. I'll load up the tank I made earlier. Now, you may have just seen my Tiger model. Well, I tried to make a better version of the Tiger. I've called it the Tiger 2 because this, for me, is what the Tiger 2 could have looked like. When the Germans found out about the Russians sloping all of their armour, etc., and seeing how good that was, they made the Tiger 2 with sloped side and frontal armour, which made it too heavy, and the fighting compartment wasn't as big as it could have been. And I think you just need sloped frontal armour like modern tanks, and then the side armour can be flat, and then it's all about keeping yourself facing your opponent. One thing I did wrong on this, though, I did notice this earlier, is I've only given them 4 crew members, and I forgot, of course, the radio guy's usually sitting in the hull doing the gunnery, so we'll give them a 5th position. We'll make him the radio gunner. That's usually the situation there. And then the antennae can be up there still, that's fine. And just, yeah, it's really cool. You have to test things out before you try it. You have to test your rotation. I'm not knocking any lights off right now. No, my turret ring is in a good position. So that's my Tiger 2-2. And you can then spawn, like we'll go against a B4 Baratin with some World War I tank. And you knock it out like so. That usually means it stops firing because you can maybe see a little bit of fire coming out of it. Sometimes the animations are there. But yeah, that's killed that. Very good. That's my Tiger 2-2. Now then, I'm going to do something funny now to showcase this game. We're going to make the best tank... Sorry, hang on. We're going to make the worst tank in the world. So let's quit. That's a fake laugh, by the way. I tried this video earlier and I messed it up, so I'm doing the exact same thing again. But it's going to be fun regardless. Sandbox time. Let's start. Now, as everybody knows, a tank should be tall. The reason it should be tall is so it can see things over the horizon. That's just good game sense. Now, turret, forward offset. Let's put it in line. There we go. Wonderful. Turret ring, we want that to be a bit higher to make it so it can rotate easier. And trap shots. If you're trapping a shot, it means you're not getting shot. So that's what that means. Frontal armor. Oh, we can make that sloped as well. But let's not. Length. Ooh. I'm liking the idea of a flatter turret, am I? Or am I? Oh, that looks cool. I'm liking that. Yes, very good. Now then, let me just consider... That's the turret. Let's go back to the hull. Just want to make sure I've got this as good as it can be. Let's raise it up a little bit, shall we? We want to make some monstrous tracks under there, so that'll certainly help. What does rear strip mean? I have no idea what some of these things do. Regardless, frontal glacis. Oh, yeah. Okay. That'll do for that. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Firepower! That's what we want. Firepower. Let's put a heavy mantlet on it. Let's put it there, because that's where the gun should go. I'm going to put a machine gun on the top turret, or maybe more than one machine gun actually, because this is going to be the worst tank in the world. Nice high up cannon. Let's go for as big a cannon as we possibly can do. Caliber 250 millimeters. That should do the job. It's probably not going to work though if we do that. We'll just do that for... Oh, look at the muzzle brake we've got. It's going to have sidewards expulsion of fumes and stuff, so it's going to burn anybody that's 7 feet tall that happens to be in the vicinity. So that's good. We'll go for a big-ass cannon. Crew? Let's go for... Let's have one guy doing everything. This guy is going to be a beast, but the armor is going to be so thick, it's going to be unreal. This is going to be my tank. It's going to one guy into battle, but that one guy is going to be so well protected. He's going to be a beast incarnate. 140 millimeters of armor protection. You have a very heavy tank, seemingly. That's it. Belly. Okay, and more belly armor. Alright, so it's 147 tons, but that should do the trick there. Make sure the turret armor's high as well. Yeah, whatever. Just make sure this thing is a bit of a beast. Want as much armor as possible, clearly. And one guy inside. Oh yeah, machine guns. Where was that? Crew, anti-infantry. Let's whack a machine gun right in the front. We might have to give another crew member. So have a little machine gun there. One on the side there. Perfect. And a pintle mount here. I will stop the joke about... We will need more crew members, I'm pretty certain. Let's add a few more. So hull guy can be the driver. We'll have another hull guy as the gunner. Hull guy as the loader. Let's add a couple more. This guy can be the commander and radio man in the front. And machine gunner. He's got multiple options. It's going to be good, though. He's going to have a good time in the turret. There we go. How many is that? That's 5, is it? Yeah, he needs to be in the hull, doesn't he? Because the big cannon's in the hull. That should do the job, you know. It really should. Viewports. We need a driver slit. So that's a driver slit there. Let's put him... Hang on. Right-click. There we go. Get off it. Let's put him down there somewhere. We'll add a viewport. Doesn't let me put one on top. We'll put a nice one here, so you can see what you're shooting at, which I've always heard is good. But we'll do it from both sides as well, so you've got multiple options there. And then, of course, we'll have to have one on the side here and here. That's great. Next, lights. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. Where's the best place for a couple of lights? Oh, definitely there. And one on the front. Oh, yes! I'm loving that. Anti-infantry, I haven't actually finished. I do want a backwards-facing machine gun, like those old Soviet tanks. Or maybe 2. Just so you can really gun people down that are behind. Okay, that looks silly. I don't want this tank to look silly. I want it to be realistic. And this is looking good. Turret-wise, I'm not fully certain we're actually finished on turret. That's the armor. Front angle. Height. There we go. I just wanted it a bit bigger. Just realised. There we go. Oh, yes. Look at that thing. You're not gonna... You can have more room and space now. Okay. Rear angle. Oh, that's cool. Length of the rear. That's better. I want some space in the back. So you can put a radio set there, etc. Mobility. Wow. Okay, track-wise, road wheels. Definitely want it about there. Possibly want... Yes, bigger wheels. 3 of them. Gonna need more room for that. I think I need some of those little things. What are they called? Return rollers. There we go. That's made it look better, hasn't it? Looking better already. Spacing. Ooh, liking that. That's good. Let's add more per axle. So we need to make the track width better now. Where's my tracks at? Oh, this says tracks. Anyway, that's looking pretty decent. I definitely need wider tracks, though. Suspension-wise, It's looking like it's going to work. Engine. Heavy. Good. Powertrain. I don't know what that's saying. Twin transmission or something. Track width. There we go. Need the tracks to be wider. That's looking like it's going to work, isn't it? That looks a bit silly, that gap, though, doesn't it? I wish I could make this taller. Let's just try one more time, shall we? Tracks, engine, road wheels. Oh, 2 big wheels. What about that, then? Oh, that just looks silly. We don't want it to look silly. That's back on turret. It's mobility we want. There we go. Wheels, diameter. 3 is the perfect number there. And then it was base, it was hull. This is the bit I should have had as less of a problem. Scroll up there if it allows me to. Shape. It's the lower bit. It was the height I didn't like. Yes, that looks better. What a glorious machine. Now let's put some stuff on the back. Firstly, yes, now put some stuff on the back. Stowage. Let's make this the Amazon of tanks. So wherever you go, you're going to have what you need. So Rommel would never run out of logistical supply here. It's going to be absolutely packed full of everything anyone could ever want. Put another one of them there. That's great. Beautiful. It's absolutely got crap tons of stuff on it. Oh, fuel as well. I think that's on mobility if I remember correctly. Fuel. Oh, lovely jubbly. Let's put some fuel on the back. Hopefully nobody comes and steals off us. Yeah, there we go. That is looking much better. Livery, that means camouflage. And I specced out this one earlier. Because we're going to be in the desert, this is going to be a desert vehicle. It's going to be like a German version of the Grant, but just so much more powerful. I just think that's going to be where it's at. Livery, no, crew. We want a few more things. We've got viewports. We need an antennae. And possibly need a hatch or 2. Let's have 1 hatch on the back in case anybody wants to get out. Very good. We've got lights. Cupola. Let's put a cupola there so he can use the machine gun. And we'll put a nice antennae around him just so he feels like he can know what he's doing. I wish I could orientate. Ah, there we go. It's better. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, these did give people cancer in the real war, but we'll put a steel helmet on him, so he should be fine. That's looking pretty decent, actually. I'm actually liking this tank more and more. Put a toe ring on it in case it inevitably breaks down. I'll put a couple of toe rings on. Oh, yes. What a vehicle. I think it's ready to test this out now. We're going to call this the Mark 0. They went all the way to Mark 9 or Mark 8 with the mouse, so we're going to go backwards. Let's start things off. Insufficient force to aim. Oh, look at that transmission and engine. We'll be in Cairo in no time. What a beast of a vehicle. I've got a 100-second reload time for the huge cannon, which is fine. It's saying insufficient something to... Okay, I'm trying to turn. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm trying to... I didn't mean to go into this ditch. This is not good. This is not what I wanted here. This is... Okay, turning is difficult. It's kind of got a mind of its own slightly. I'm still reloading. The loader's still trying to get that huge colossal. Right, come on, dudes. Right, I'm trapped. Okay, I'm trapped. Why is it just going backwards? Is the transmission broken? Right, let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Get that reload time done. I've only got... It needs to get to 100 seconds, apparently. We know that, though, don't we? Let's try and go right this time, very slowly. There we go. And now we play the waiting game. I'll show you some of the research I was doing whilst making this video. I literally did find... I was looking at the specs of the Tiger and the gun in trying to replicate it originally to make my Tiger 2 too. I did do my research, obviously going on the Tank Museum's website, reading all about it. 69 tons. I managed to get mine down to 60 tons, which I was pretty happy with. And I do like doing my videos in one take, so we literally have a small waiting time of 100 seconds to fire our huge cannon. I wonder what the guy inside is doing. Unfortunately, we can't quite see. Mr. Dunn did not do that for us, but also I'm now wondering, is this machine gun in a bad position? It doesn't seem to have much traversability to it, does it? Also, how do they see out the back of the tank? All things to be considered. Ah, the motor for the turret isn't very fat. It's a hand crank, it seems. Oh my god. This may be the worst tank of all time. Which was the idea of its construction of this Wunderwaffe. As it glacially moves. We've only got 17 seconds on the reload left. Let's put a vehicle to take down in front of it. I know all of these vehicles are going to destroy us. So I'm going to put B4 Ratten down. It's over there. Good. I need to start positioning my cannon now, otherwise we'll never get there. There we go. We've got armour to withstand that, trust me. Got about a metre of armour. Ah, God. Oh! We're reloaded. Right. Okay, I know that's not going to hit right now. I need to try and get my elevation down. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's doing that turning thing again. Where it just... One of its tracks is bust, is it? Oh no, there we go. I'm going to try and get the elevation to be... We're never going to hit it, guys. We might as well just fire over here. No, I want to hit something, surely. Okay. Okay. This doesn't usually happen to me, I promise. Just give me tank Viagra. Oh, right, come on. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Let's just fire the huge cannon, shall we? That would have done the trick, wouldn't it? That would have done the trick. It's just a shame about the reload time, isn't it? Well, I suppose that's what happens when you have a 240mm cannon. And now let's see if anything can penetrate it. Let's put a vehicle that can actually do the work. A Centurion. A late war Centurion. Where does it spawn, though? There it is. I'll start firing on a suit. It's coming into range. I'll try and reverse. Maybe that will work. Oh, reverse doesn't seem to cut the mustard, I'm afraid. Do you know what this is, by the way? We've made it the wrong ratio. The weight to ratio means that we can't turn. If you made the tank longer here, it would have the ability to turn. Oh no, we've got the ability to turn, and I'm only 58 seconds away. Come on, guys. Oh god, it hit me in the back. I'm immobilized. Hold J to abandoned vehicle, get out. But I'm ejecting flame from my only hatch. I'm ejecting flame from my hatches. Oh dear. Let's make some modifications to this Wunderwaffe. I'm not so sure it is how we wanted it to be. Right, there we go. I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, modification time. I'm thinking the armor may be slightly too much. Let's take it down to a far more reasonable 80 all round, which might take a second, but trust me, there we go. Let's just get it 80 because I ain't nobody got time for this. It's better. Turret armor, quickly drop that down to mid, everything, whatever. I do still want to be able to fire my giant cannon though, but I'm thinking that it's going to have to be lower. Does that look like anything to you? Right, okay. Let's not, shall we go there? Yes, let's go there. Okay. Need something bigger. Something more like a giant pair of hatches. A hatch is large enough for what the joke we're going for here? Not quite, no. What would do the trick? What would do the trick? That looked like it. Right. Why did it end up differently the second time I did it? Was it one of these I tried to put on? Right, whatever. Oh, there we go. It's not quite penile, but it'll do the trick. Now, we've kept the machine gun configuration on the top. I really think that is a fantastic thing. But maybe take this one off. I think that's not doing its job. Let's try that. Oh, that's better. I did say about the ratio, though, didn't I? I need to make it a bit longer. Otherwise, it won't work, quite frankly. So, shape. Hull. So it's got to be longer, hasn't it? I think so. The ratio of a tank has to be... it's not that bad now you look at it. Maybe it's these tracks that are the bad part. It's all pretty much bad, but it definitely could be a little bit less bad, couldn't it? Length. Let's check out that ratio. Well, that won't be able to turn now, you see. Yeah, no, I think it's about right. It might be these wheels. Let's just try it anyway. Oh yeah, I can turn again now. There we go. And I need my gunnery aim, because where you put the viewport for the gunner is very important. So let's put that directly above the cannon. Yeah, whatever. That'll do. This is going to annihilate anything it faces. Let's do that now. Let's put in a tank. We'll take out the... I reckon I could take a panther. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a panther down. Oh, that was it. There. Oh my god, I've still got 70 seconds left. Reverse. Reverse. I've got 70 seconds left. It's getting closer. I forgot my armor's not that good, actually, from the front, is it? Oh god. It's coming closer. As soon as... I really wish I hadn't loaded that panther in now. Oh no. Just keep that frontal armor facing. It's getting closer though. 50 seconds. Can I withstand the barrage? Can I withstand it? The music's not quite tense enough. No, I can't. And again, the crew really don't stand a chance there, unfortunately. Although it has become an impromptu flamethrower. Very good, very good. Maybe we need a slightly less large cannon. But I think that's there. I mean, I do think our tank was a bit of a failure. I think having a cannon quite this large might not have been the way to go. Also, maybe the small machine gun in the turret wasn't the best utilization there. But I think you've seen the beauty that is Sprocket. Certainly seems like a decent game. I'd advise picking it up. Seems like a nice indie title. And as we're all kind of World War II enthusiasts, or a lot of us are, it's a good laugh. So yeah, let's go check it out. Cheers.